Welcome to the laptop skill. In the last video we saw how the input function works. So in the today's video we'll see how the list works. Okay, we'll see how the list can be written. The list can be written with the square brackets. So list equal to whatever the precedent, it can be written in the square bracket. Yeah. The first thing is this, and we'll see the some of the important properties. Okay, it can store the different data types. Can store the different data types like integer or an string or an float or an boolean. It can store the different data types. The second point is, and even in the list, right, duplicate values are so allowed. Okay, so even write 1 comma 1 comma 1.1 comma 1.1 and this. Okay, duplicate values are also allowed. And the third property is orders is retained. What is nothing but, and what is order is retained is nothing but, and so here if you call any of the index, right, index you can say, so this index value is 0 and this is 1, or anyways the index starts from 0. Okay, if we call like the list of 0 or list of this, right, list of 0, right, so then we will get the value of this. So by this we can say order can be retained. And the fourth one is indexing, slicing is possible. Indexing is mentioned, right? The indexing, we can say, we can give an index value, based on that we can get that the thing. Okay, and the slicing, okay, if you want to slice, if I want only these two only, from the first letter or from first two letters only, we can slice our list. Okay? And the fifth one is, it's a mutable. The lists are mutable. We can add mutable is nothing but we can replace the value. So if the list contains 1 2 3 4, it is a mutable. If I add this to with this list of list 1 equal to, if I can add equal to 100, I can add it here. So it can be changed. We can change the list value. We can update, we can say. So we'll see. These are all these functions we'll see in the program, in the code value. What are the first we'll see, it can store the different data type. List 1 equal to 1 string, take it as float, and then I take it as a boolean. List 1, you can see it can store the different data types. And the second point what we have mentioned is, it can store the duplicate values, 1 comma 1 comma 2. Sorry, why it has came? See, this is true. If you mention it as a capital T, then only it will take as a boolean data type. If I not given a capital T, right, then it will take in as a string. So for string, what we have to give is, it should be written in the quotes. We'll write it as a quotes, so that it will be taken as a string. We'll use a print function to print it, and we'll even print to see. We can see the result 1 2 true and allied. Sorry, I will take it as an 1 1 only for the duplicate purpose. See, it can store the duplicate values too. Here we can see that. And the third point is we'll check the type of the list. Okay, which type it is, which type this variable is. We can get that the list, and even we can check the length of the list. So length is nothing but what is expected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The expected outcome will be 5. See, we'll get the 5. Whatever the number of elements is present in the square bracket are the length of the list. Then, as I mentioned, right, indexing is possible. Order is written, right? For the order is written, we can see the indexing value. Just one here, just give it. Order is written. I will give an list 1 of 0. Okay, whenever the index, right, index starts from 0, very much similar to the what we have learned in a previous classes. In the previous classes, right, in the print function, we saw that how it has worked. Means in the placeholders, right, if it is 0, if 0 it takes as this, and 1 it has takes from here. Okay, we can see what is the last name. Ours last name was, what is that? Our last name was upskill, and our first name was allied. So in this here, if we run this, right, we'll get that result. So to do that, right, so here, so for that, this it works as the same only. It starts from 0, and indexing always starts from 0 and 1. Okay, and we'll come to here. If I given, right, list of 1 of 0, then we are going to expected result is this. Let me check. See, you can see here the expected result is 1. If you can take anything, so if you want to print this elite, right, what it will be, the how can we print 0 1 2. Okay, if I give an 2, then I will get an elite. If I want to print an true, okay, it is the last value if I want to print. Okay, so we have n number of elements, or the components which is present in this thing, the list are, right, we have n number of ones. If I want to print the last value, I want to check that. You can give that so -1. What is specifies is it will start from here, the -1. We can do you can use this function in reversing as a string. So we'll see the other thing in the next upcoming videos, how the reversing of string works. So if you want to print the last value of the list, right, you can give a -1. If you give a -2, you will get this. You will get this 1.2. Okay, let me check that. I will give a -2 there. See, we have got 1.2. So the third point which I mentioned is indexing and slicing is also possible. See, if I want only these 2 elements only, if I want to slice, if I want only the first 2 elements only, if I want to print everything which is there in the list, I can also print. So whatever the elements which we are need, right, we can only slice those list. So in the slicing, right, we have an 3 things. The one is, we'll go with the first. Take it as an small slicing. Slicing, it always there are 3 components. One is start, another is stop, and third one is step. Step. Okay, starting position is the default value is 0. Okay, whenever the position is default, it's the position of the this is default value is 0. Okay? and the end position is exclusive. Default value is end position. Okay, this is an exclusive. I will see how the exclusive works. If this is also default position is the last position. Okay, and we can say as an end position. Default value is 0 position, and it is the stop position is default position is end position, and the step is nothing but the size or increment size. Default value is 1. The step size or an increment size. For default value is 1. Okay, this default value is 0. It it starts from 0 and it's an end position of the index, and default value is for stepping it is an 1. Okay, so if we have a list of list 1 equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, if I want to print all the things, okay, if I want to print all the data, or to get the first 5 element or to get the first 4 element, right? So what I will do to get the first 4 element, what I will do, okay, I will just I will take it as a list 1. I will slice it as I mentioned. So it starts from this thing, the start position and stop position step. Okay, slicing it always works from this. It is a start position and it's a stop position and it is a step position. So it works as like this. The start position where you are going to get is, so by default it will take some 0. Okay, I will not give. It will be differentiated by colon, and the end position, what I will do, I need how many letters? The one is till 4 I want to print. Okay, then what I have to mention here is it will take a 0 position, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so if I want to print till 4, right, I have to give the position as an 4 because it is an exclusive. If you give as a 3 only, right, it will get the output as till 3 only. It will not give till 4. So for that reason, so that is a position, it is an exclusive. The stop position is an exclusive. So whatever the index if you want to print, right, we have to give +1 index there. So for that it will consider the previous number. It will take it will print from the previous index value. Okay, and the step, if I also not give the step, it will take as an by default value as an 1 only. Okay, we'll see how it works on the coding part. Go to the coding part. Let me the new list will print as a list of 3 equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. I slice this now. List of 3. How it works? The default value is 0. I will not give that, and now it is stop value. So what I have to give? I need to print till 4, right? As I mentioned, 0, 1, 2, 3. I have to give 4 extra 1 because it's an exclusive. So if I print, what I will get to the output? See, we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, start is not an exclusive. Only stop is also exclusive. Okay, if I give a start, right, we'll check whether its start is also exclusive or not. See, I will give 1. From 1 is that 2. So here the index value of 1 is 2 here. So let's see. I will print an output here. What will be the expected outcome? The expected outcome will be 2, 3 and 4. It will not come from 1. This one it will not print. Why? Because the index value is 0 for this. See, the result will be 2, 3 and 4. Okay. In the last video I saw that, right? So if I want to do, so we'll see the step also. Just before that, right? We'll see how the step function also works. As a default, I'll keep it as in this also by the end position, and I'll keep it as an 1 here. What will be the output? See, we have got by default value is it will take as 0th index. By default value it is take as an this the last value, the end position value is index value is 4. So it will take print as till here. It will 0 1 2 3 4. Then it will take as index value as 5, the end position here, and the this thing, the step position is 1. Okay. For printer also it will not change. Then if I then what I will do, I will step as and I will increase and 2. What will the expected outcome here? If I given 2, we'll see 1, 3 and 5. So what it has took is, it has took as an the incremental size and 2. We are given as 2. So why? From 0 it has skipped the second position and it has given 2, and it has skipped the 4 and it has given 5. From 2 it has skipped. So okay, the step size what we have mentioned is the 2 value. The after one, so we asked them to skip one value there. Okay, the second value, so we asked them to give a result on that side. So even if you want to reverse this list, right, we can see that too. If you want to reverse the list, you can mention, right, list of 3, the start the index value 0 1 2 3 4. The start value is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. So that is the reason why I have given as an -5 as the starting. It will take as an end value by default, and it will take also as a by default. We'll see how we'll get. We have got this. If I want to reverse the string, right, then what I will do, I'll do an -1 as a start. See, what will be the -1? -1 is in this thing. What will be the end position? End position dash to that. What I will do, I will, instead of that, I will use the index value as 0 here. So index value is exclusive. Then what will the expected outcome? 5 4 3 2. It will not come till 0. Okay. Why it has came? The empty function. Okay. The starting is from here. Where we are ending is, we are ending the position is at the 0. So it can't be reversed in this direction. Okay. So we'll see how that works.